Hello, hello. If you would like to join me for a collection planner update, then stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so I am doing an update on my entire planner collection, and these are all of the ones that I am using regularly. If you don't see them here and they were in a prior planner collection, then they've probably been sold. So I am basically gonna just go through each one and show you what I'm using them for and so on and so forth. So it took me quite a bit to actually get this whole entire stack in the camera. So let's just, actually I'll put some of these aside so that we can see some of them a little bit better. Okay, there is a lot here, I'm not gonna lie, but these are really what I've pared down to, and I know people are like, paring down? That doesn't seem like paring down to me, but for me it is actually pared down quite a bit. So the very first one is my Vander Spek, and this is in the Palm, and it is a pocket. And this is the TM line with gold 25mm rings, and I use this one as an on-the-go planner, and I just kind of like switch up like my ollie clip and my pen every now and again just to kind of give it a new fresh look. And I love it. Like I said, whenever I go to the doctor's office or anything like that, this comes with me, and I can put my appointments in here and then transfer them to my other planners when I get home. So I can also kind of use this one as a wallet. I do have mostly just gift cards in the back, but you know, I have space that I could put credit cards as well if I chose to do that. I'm sort of back to my super minimal wallet phase using my Gillio intelligent wallet, and I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love the thing. The only thing I don't like about it is that it literally only takes cash and cards. It doesn't take coins. So I have been looking to see if I can find something of similar footprint that I can just fit in my pocket that, you know, I can put coins in as well, but I haven't found anything that really suits my fancy. So I'm just sticking to that for now. But anyway, rabbit trail. So this currently, like I said, is just an on-the-go planner. Don't forget, I had this one also in the Noir for my February 2-year giveaway. And so basically it's the same thing, except that one is black and this one is in Parm. So that is my on-the-go planner. Then, just keeping with sizes, I have this one, which is actually a Moterm, and I haven't been using this one. This is in the black. I don't know why that's sticking out quite so much, but it's in the black, and I just kept this one. I had a pink one in which I sold, and I decided to just keep the black one so that I would have a neutral color. And this one is their Versa, so, and this is the old version, so it has like the slanted pocket, which I prefer. So yeah, so this is just sort of a on-the-go backup, but it is currently empty, as you can see. Then in size wise, I have this Moterm. Now, for the most part, most of my Moterms I have sold. And it's not necessarily because I don't like Moterm. It's because I really, generally I have been purchasing the Moterm to decide if I like the size. And I think that they're going to be coming out with slightly wider. So like in these types of books, they, I think, I'm hoping gonna have an elasticated pen. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen yet, but I'm hoping that that's what they decide for a pen loop. And they're gonna make the planner just a tiny bit wider to accommodate more for like side tabs not hitting the pen when your pen is in there. So because, you know, as you can see, this type of thing is, it just wouldn't work for side tabs. Now, this particular one has been okay because I have two of these. I showed them in a prior unboxing video. This one is, I think it was called Lilac. I'm not sure. And then I have the Cream Croco, which is not here, and I won't be showing it because it's in my car and I'm too lazy to go get it. But I keep one of these little A6 planner covers either on my desk and I keep the Croco one in my car so that I always have something with a pen to write with. As just like either a brain dump or a list maker or whatever, just, you know, if one of my other planners is somewhere that I have no idea where, I can just grab one of these. And these were really pretty cheap. They were like 30 bucks. And so I don't, you know, I just keep them handy, and I haven't sold either one of these. Even though I would much prefer them to be a little bit wider. So I haven't purchased any more because I'm really waiting for them to make that change, because otherwise they're kind of, for me, not super functional. So yeah, we'll wait and see. But so that is an A6 in, like I said, I believe it was called Lilac in the Moterm original cover. Okay, then we shall go, oh no, here's another A6, even though it doesn't really look like it because I made it really huge. So this is my gratitude journal for the Hobonichi 5-year. It is a crazy oversized cover. That's my own fault because I made it too big, but it is what it is, and it'd be great if you were using it with side tabs. I don't use side tabs in this, at least I haven't yet. It's literally just gratitude writing, and that's it. So, and I have shown this in one of my journaling videos, so you can check that out as well. But there you go. One of the things that I did mention in one of my prior videos is I am going to be doing a blog, and on my blog, I'm going to write the specifics of my covers. That will kind of help you decide whether or not you want to use the same size as me, or if you want to cut back your size a little bit. Like this one, I would suggest cutting back, but I am going to put the actual sizes and specs of all of my customs on there so that anybody can make the decision for themselves what they want to do and if they want to change something. Okay, next is my Hobonichi Weeks, and this is in the Vander Spek Inno Blue, so it's sort of a bluish purple color. It's coming off more of a grape purple in the camera. It is pretty purple. So basically it is widened, back pocket, whole 9 yards. I am using this one right now for kind of like a daily overview to just kind of help aid me with some of my more in-depth journaling. So, and I also am tracking the weather in the monthly, and that's actually going to help me with my garden when we get to the point of being able to start plant seeds. So I'm excited about that. But that is what I'm using that one for. Okay, next. So this actually kind of looks like a B6 Slim. It isn't. It is a B6. I'm just moving this a little bit. This is one of like the originals. So this is a, what was it? It was a standard 25 millimeter rings, unwidened. And this is in the Ostrich X Burnt Pink from Vander Spek. Standard corners, A5 clasp. This particular one was a little bit too small for my stology. I currently am using this one as my grape journal, and yes, it is what it is. I have talked about this a little bit before, but I'll just say again really quick. With my grape journal, that's literally what it is. It is the stuff that I need to process unfiltered, that I don't need anybody else to read. What do I say? I don't know if I'm going to burn it when I'm done. I don't necessarily always find it very beneficial because I do have a tendency to feel guilty after I have verbalized some of the things that I verbalized, and then I sort of realize, well, did I really need to say that to begin with? So far I am continuing with it, and then I'll decide down the road if I'm actually going to keep and archive the journal or if I'm just going to burn it and get rid of it and not look back. So we'll see. But this cover does kind of flip in and out of different smaller B6 books. And I never got rid of it, even though it was a little bit smaller than I generally like for a B6, because strangely enough, I did like the sort of the compactness of it and the fact that it wasn't quite as square as a regular B6 is. And I love the cover and its pattern, and yeah, so it's just sort of become part of my perma stash. So yeah, there you go. Then let's see. No, actually we'll go into this one. So then I have the Lila, and this is in the Gillio B6 Appunto. So I do really like this Lila. Basically, I am just using it right now for a brain dump with an old stology in there that I had set up a while back. Not even halfway through it. So, but yeah, I'm using it for like note taking and stuff like that. And I am still enjoying it very much. So that is that. Then I have the Rosa, and this also is in a Gillio B6 Appunto. This is a full quill, and I really love this planner cover. I am using this one for a regular journal, and I kind of did like a journal with me a little while back where I decorated a bunch of different things and kind of did this page and some of these spreads. So yes, so this is what I am using for my primary journal right now, and sort of like a journal memory keeper slash art journal altogether. So, and I keep saying I want to get back to being able to do more of this, and I do. The last 2 weeks has been really, really busy, and I haven't had time, so it is what it is. But I am definitely going to be getting back into this And I have, you know, I've done a few pages, but I really would like it to be more of a daily thing. So hopefully at some point that will happen. So that is the Gillio Rosa in the B6 Appunto. Okay, then if I can, it doesn't want to stand up by itself. Then y'all have seen this one many times. This one houses my Wonderland 222, and this is a lavender in Vander Spek full quill. I absolutely love this cover. Currently right now, which you know how it goes, like favorites change, right? But currently right now, this is one of my 2 absolute favorite planners. So, anywho, so this one is, not only does it house my planner stuff, but basically anything that I take from my ringed planner and I go into this, I archive it in here so that I can just keep the book and I can throw away all of the ringed inserts. So that is what I am currently using this one for. And again, I will have the specs on this one on my blog when I get that active. Okay, so basically I left my 2 ringed planners for the end. And so this one is a Gillio. This is in the polka leather in Lila. This is the older version, and I've said this many times and I've shown this before. Definitely one of my favorites because look at that patina. I mean, be still my heart. It is gorgeous. It is the only Gillio that I have, and I'm thinking about this as I say it to make sure that I'm being accurate, and I'm pretty sure this is the only Gillio that I have with this crazy smooth leather. Look how smooth and shiny that is. I absolutely love it. Although I have asked with many Gillios in the past, I just have not been able to replicate, which I understand. I mean, hides are all different. They're always going to have different covers, but I've just never been lucky enough to replicate the smoothness of this leather. So this particular cover I am actually using as my financial planner. Not going to obviously get into a great detail on the inside because of the fact that it's my finances. So I will say that I kind of do like a basic envelope system when I really need to save for certain things. And then I have like my monthly budget. Dog ears. My monthly budget. And I have like my expenses and stuff for different things in here. And probably I had originally had a separate planner in the Moterm Personal Versa, which I do still have, but I am selling because I've decided to just consolidate the stuff that I had in there into here just to sort of streamline it a little bit more. So this will house both personal and business finances as well. So that is the Gillio Lila Miyakara in medium. So this one would be tough to get your hands on because it's an older version. It has the purple, so it's the lila and the purple, the old purple on the inside, and it does have that contrast stitching. So I was lucky enough to find somebody selling this, and this is in my perma stash for sure. And last but not least, this is, again, it's hard to say. Like when you have a group of really gorgeous planners, it's hard to say which ones are your favorite. But this one in the lavender, if I had to just pick 2, are my top 2 favorite right now. And so this is a personal wide. It is a full quill in the Canterbury Bells from Vander Spek. Now, there is a little something different about this cover as far as a full quill ostrich versus, let's just grab, let me put this out of the way. Let's just grab the Lavender again. So there is definitely a difference between the two. The Lavender full quill is just a regular full quill ostrich. It's quite soft, it's supple, it's lovely, but it is very susceptible to stains and scratches. And that's just something you're gonna have to deal with having an ostrich. I'm not gonna lie, I baby the daylights out of my planners, and these types of planners generally don't come with me. They stay home, and I just take my on-the-go planner with me when I have to go somewhere. But this baby has a coating on it, and the coating is really because the ostrich is a super light purple. It's definitely hard to come off true color on camera. Let me play with my lighting a little bit and see if y'all can see it better. So you can see it a little bit better there. It is a very, very pale pale purple kind of lilac-y color. So it is absolutely gorgeous. Y'all know I'm a crazy purple fan. I mean, crazy purple fan. Purple just gives me so much joy. It's ridiculous. But the fact that this one is coated makes it less susceptible to water stains, makes it less susceptible to getting too dirty. And I love that. I really wasn't sure if I would like it. And I know there's been plenty of people that have kind of complained about that it's not the soft, supple ostrich that we're used to. But for me, I'm getting all of the characteristics of a full quill ostrich with none of the cons, meaning I'm not worrying about whether or not this thing is getting wet or dirty or any of that stuff because of that coating. Let me see if I can like show you the shininess of it. It's kind of tough to see. Bring the light up just a little bit more. That ollie clip sure likes to shine. But you can kind of see it a little bit. There is definitely like a shininess to it, and water does just sort of bead right off of it. I absolutely love this thing. And it's easy to clean. You know, you can just take like the baby wipe, and I can even show you while I'm here because I have my baby wipes right here. So non-alcohol baby wipe, just like water-based, and you just wipe it and it's clean. Okay, so this is, if I were to do this to that, it would get dark, and you can see there is no darkness, no nothing. It literally, you can just like wipe the thing clean and it doesn't change the color. It doesn't change anything. I love that. While I'm here, I always like to kind of clean my corners and my strap a little bit, because those are the things that I touch the most frequently, or that get touched the most frequently. So I love it because, again, it cleans very easily. Now, like I said, if I'd put that wipe on here, it would have gotten dark. It would dry up and it would go away, but it's just not, it's not quite the same. And so you definitely have to be more careful with the regular ostrich versus the ostrich that has the protective coating on it. Now, how do you know if your Vander Spek will have a protective coating? Well, if you go onto the Vander Spek sales group page where they actually have the little swatch picture, underneath it, it will have a couple of letters. if underneath it, it has the letters CF, which basically is a coated finish, then that means that the ostrich leather will have this shiny coated finish on it. Now, when I did my ostrich samples video, you saw, I want to say it wasn't the crystal blue, I can't remember the name of it. It's one of the blue ones that sort of has a little bit of a sheen to it. That one also has a coated finish, I'm pretty sure of. But any of them under the swatch, if it says CF, then you know that it has that coated finish. So I actually really love it for its durability. Again, that's not going to be for everybody. Some people want that like supple, really nice finish on their ostrich. Nothing wrong with that either. I enjoy both. I just know, like, I'm using this one a lot, and with the fact that it's a super light color, I was a bit nervous using it as much as I am that I might ruin it, and I'm not. I mean, it's not with that coated finish. It really is just so durable, and I am so in love with it. This would be, see, now I've thought about having like an on-the-go ostrich for like a pocket planner or even a mini, but the idea of hauling one of these around was a bit scary for me because I just don't feel like they're nearly as durable as far as stains. I like my covers. The leather itself is super durable. It's very thick. It's a nice leather to have a cover in, but it's delicate, you know, so if you want your planner to still look new, then like I do, because I want my planners to always look new. That's just how I am. I'm not somebody that likes a planner that looks dirty and has, I don't mind like the shiny patina, but I don't like the dirty patina. The ones that have like dark splotches all over. We've gone through this before. This is just not for me, and I really prefer my covers to look brand new. So that would actually be a really nice on-the-go pocket, mini, whatever, you know, for an on-the-go planner. I shouldn't have said that out loud, because now I'm like, No, I can't afford to do that. But you know, I mean, a girl could dream, right? So this is it. I mean, and it's a lot. I still get it. It's still quite a bit, but it's probably about half of the collection that I had before. And so I'm personally pretty proud of that. I understand, you know, it's still quite excessive for a lot of people. But for me, this is, you know, is sort of my little hobby type thing. I am doing really well though. I have to say, I've not bought a single planner or planner cover so far all year. We've almost hit the end of February. That's kind of a big deal. I've looked at things, but I have not bought one, and I've not bought a fountain pen, so I'm doing good. But yeah, so, you know, this is what I've pared down to. I may, you know, I just sort of kind of go with it. As time goes, if I find that one is like really sitting a lot and I'm not using it, excuse me, that's when I really kind of look at, okay, do I need to keep this? Should I just destash it? Do I love it enough for it to continue to stay in my permanent stash? Sometimes it just takes me a little bit longer to make that decision to get rid of something. But I do ultimately, a lot of times, end up paring down and, you know, getting rid of ones that have just kind of sat. But essentially, what I showed you today is a lot of the stuff may not be in rotation regularly, but it is being used fairly regularly. So for the most part, I probably will keep it the way it is. But Thank you guys so much for watching. I always enjoy doing these videos for you guys. Like and subscribe and tell me which one of my collection is one of your favorites. I certainly would like to hear it. Of course, I have a lot of purple to choose from, but otherwise I will see you guys in the next video, and thanks again for joining me. Bye!